and welcome to a live Cooking with Craig segment. Today, as you've probably seen by the name on this video, it is a homemade chocolate. That's right, chocolate. I've got lots of chocolate bits. Mug cake. Now, you might be thinking, why a chocolate mug cake? Well, you know, I don't have a big family to look after, although I have a big kitchen. I don't have a big family to look after. So sometimes you might just want a small cake to eat by yourself. One of those little treats that, you know, you always want. But think, if I make an entire chocolate cake, I'm going to have to sit there and eat the entire chocolate cake. And that could take at least a couple of hours to eat and cook and stuff. Where I have a chocolate mug cake, a mug cake, that takes 80 seconds in your microwave. That's right, you too could have a mug full of cake in around 80 seconds. So, today I'm going to show you the easiest recipe out there. Now this is egg free. I'm a little bit allergic to eggs, so I don't like using eggs as much as I possibly can get away with it, except for when I make my lovely cheesecakes. Check out those recipes in the channel under Cooking with Craig. There are some awesome cheesecakes that I've made. But I'm digressing. We're here to make chocolate mug cake. Now, as you can see, I've got my lovely crockery warehouse that has Craig on YouTube on it. Thank you very much. I think I need to get some more of these printed. But let's get down to, how do you make a chocolate mug cake? Well, you need some flour to start with. I'm going to start with 1/4 cup of all-purpose or self-raising flour in my bowl. Now I'm probably going to get stuff all over the bench, so don't worry, I'll be cleaning it up later. Now we need some cocoa powder. Now cocoa powder is the thing that makes it nice and chocolatey. Now if I can remember, just double check my recipe. Yep, it's 2 of these, so 2 tablespoons. 1. 2. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now this isn't drinking chocolate powder, that's different. I've got the drinking chocolate over here, which is different. So this is cocoa powder. This is what, as you can see, is nice brown, smells like chocolate. What else do we need here? We need granulated sugar. Now depending on how much of a sweet tooth you are, is to how much sugar you put. Now, if you're just a normal sweet tooth and you don't like too much sugar, 1's enough. If you're like me and you like your chocolate cakes to be sweet but not overpowering, you whack 2. Now, if you're an absolute sweet tooth, you add 3. But I'm not an absolute sweet tooth because I want to add a little bit of sugar in my my hot drink later. So we're going to put that aside. So that's just granulated kitchen sugar, you know, the stuff you put in your cup of tea or your hot chocolate. What's next? Alright, what makes this thing puff up is baking powder. Now, I have my 1/4 teaspoon. So it's 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Now, you can see this, I've had this for a while. I'm getting it down a little bit, so that goes in there. Now, what else goes with, you know, sweet things? Savoury goes very well with sweet things. So, a little bit of salt. Now, I'm not saying a lot of salt. Some people don't like salt, but this is just standard table salt, and I'm just going to put about 1/8 teaspoon, so about half of what I put in for the baking powder. So that's now in there. Right. Now, you might be going, where's the chocolates? I've got the chocolates here. They go in last. You don't put them in now, or they'll sink to the bottom and you won't get a very nice, you know, consistency of the chocolate. You want the chocolate in the middle to ooze out. Here we go. I've got the biggest whisk I possibly can find. It's really, if you can see it, there we go. So I'm going to whisk all my dry ingredients together. As you can see, whisk, 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 whisk. And when you're happy with that all being mixed together, we put this aside. And we grab our smaller bowl. Alright, so you're thinking, well, you've got no egg. How are you going to get this batter together? Well, we use milk and we use vegetable oil. So we've got those two here, ready to go. So, how much of each, do you ask? Right, we're putting in 1/4 cup of milk plus 1 tablespoon. There we go. That's my milk content. So we put that aside. We need that a little bit later when I make my hot chocolate. And we need vegetable oil. So vegetable oil, we need 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. There we go. Let's put these things in the sink. Good having the kitchen drawer right here. Alright, so now that we have our wet ingredients, we're just going to give them a quick stir up. So, whisk those together with my big fork. There we go. Those have now come together, if you can just see that. Cool. Next, my dry ingredients, or wet ingredients, let's combine them. Now with my lovely fork, I whisk, 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 whisk. So this all comes together nicely. Try and take out as much of the lumps as I possibly can, because the last thing you want is lumps in your chocolate cake. Alright. Now to make sure I'm actually getting all the way down there, I got my spoon as well, just to help me scrape down the sides. Probably could have used my my baking spatula, but I didn't. Right. As you can see, that's come together nicely. Oops, almost lost it. There we go. So, it's alright. Needs a little bit more to go. Alright, so now we've got our Craig on YouTube mug. We're going to pour our ingredients that we've just whisked up into our mug. Just like so. As I said, I'd probably get it all over the bench, which I have. But that's alright. I can clean that up later. Alright, now that we have our mug full, well half full, about half full of our batter mix. Put stuff off the side. So we're about halfway up there. Now, this is where we add our chocolate chips. Alright, so, whoops, about a small handful, like you'd be, you know, feeding the birds some bird seed. And we're just going to put them on top, in the middle, and we're just going to let them sit there. We're not going to push down on them, because as the cake cooks in the microwave, they'll sink and melt through your cake. Now I like my chocolate, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Ha ha! Alright, now, as I said earlier, it's a very, very easy cake to make. It's 80 seconds in the microwave. So, let's go over and whack this fella in. And that was 80 seconds. Let's do it. Whoa. speak of television and computer monitors around everywhere on the earth, I have one that's made. As you can see, the chocolate chips melted down into it nicely. They have oozed into it. I can see a few of them on top. As you can see, it hasn't overflowed because we only filled it up halfway. The rest of it sat on top and then puffed up. So that hasn't overflowed, which I'm very happy about. Alright, now I've got my mug. Oh, my chocolate mug cake. Oh, I'm excited. Next, we need a hot chocolate to go with this thing. So, I'm going to quickly make myself one of those. As I said before, I need to save a little bit of sugar for this. There we go. A little bit of this. Ooh. Sounds like the other one's ready. Dad will be happy with that. A little bit of milk. Give that a quick stir up. And now, not to waste my chocolate-laden spoon out of my hot chocolate, let's dig into this one. Oh yeah. It's not hard. It's cooked. Oh yeah, it's cooked. Oh, look at that chocolatiness coming out of that. Beautiful. And it's moist. It's a little bit hot because it only just came out of the microwave. But that's done. That is beautiful. Do you want to see the other one I just whacked in the microwave? Let's grab it. Same thing happened here. Perfect. Hasn't overflowed. You can see the chocolate that we added into it has just oozed down into it and it's started to melt. That's perfect. Dad's going to enjoy his morning tea. I'm going to enjoy my morning tea. You guys enjoy your morning tea. If you grab one of these, whack it in the microwave. This has been a Cooking with Craig segment. Live Cooking with Craig segment for a chocolate mug cake. If you've seen anything you like in these videos, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget, if you've got any comments, questions, or things I can be doing better in these videos, leave it in the comments field below on YouTube. Maybe a recipe that you might want me to try. Leave it in the comments field. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. Get notified when I do these. Cooking with Craig segments, my live ones as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos on my channel. I have lots there that you could look at. Yeah. And until next time, see you in the next video. Bye!